Welcome everybody back. We're playing more of Doki Doki. Yeah, modded edition. This is gonna be great. I can't wait. I really like how it was going so far, so let's continue our very important work. I wake up. My head hurts a little bit. I take some painkillers to kill the pain. I get up and get ready for school. Wait for me, you meanie. Oh, there she is. I waited for over an hour in front of her house. She didn't answer her doorbell. She didn't even answer her cell phone either. I started walking. Now she shows up. I think it's time. I'm just going inside. Waking up is so hard. Sometimes I just stare out the window and think to myself, why even make the effort? If you want, I'll come to your room and wake you up every morning. How about that? Ew, gross. Figure as much trying to be helpful, and that's the thanks I get? Are you ready to go? I've been waiting for an hour, so I guess so. Are you sure you're awake? Yes, I'm woke as fuck. Woke as fuck! Alright, let's go to school. Sayuri is acting strange. We both run to school. We barely make it time before the gates close, because the gates close in those areas, and if they're closed, you don't go to school that day, and you're in trouble. That's how that works, I think, somewhere in Moonspeak Land. Club time already, yay! I hope for more cupcakes, if it's a daily thing. Hi again, Frosty. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I won't make the same mistakes like last time, Monica. Last time? What's last time? Monica looks flustered and leaves. Well, I'm back into literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I look around to see what everyone's doing. Monica and Sayuri are in deep conversation about something. Yuri's engrossed in a book. I decided we walked by the closet to see what Natsuki's up to. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. Seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Are you looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. Always messing around with my stuff and never putting it back where it belongs. What's the point of keeping our collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes out across the shelf. Manga, sweet. You read manga, right? Hell yes, I do. Manga is life. How did you know? I heard you bring it up at some point in time. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. I should stop reading manga before I go to bed. It looks like the ink's getting stuck on my face when I fall asleep. Because you can read it on your face. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it off the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She turns it into a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls! It's a series I've never heard of in my life. I wonder if it's like Sailor Moon, but with desserts. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or freaking awesome. If you're going to judge, you can just do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. No way in hell am I judging. I've read stuff you wouldn't imagine a person like me would read. What am I saying? It was the tone of your voice. I'm not enthusiastic enough, but I'll tell you one thing, Frosty. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of the Parfait Girls in the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Oof. I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in a colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Where have I seen that before? No! We'll get back to this. It's Moe to the extreme. I read that wrong. It's Moe to the extreme. Don't just stand there, huh? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. This is the first time coming out of the closet. There will be more times. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windows. Woo! She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable on my lap? I sit on the floor. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Nothing weird about it to me. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either, but I think it's more of a plus than a minus. I open a book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? But nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare with writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Kind of reminds me of the silliness of what comes to older magical girl mangas I had read. Not that I read that kind of stuff. Okay, so what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that I didn't have a plot? Of course not. Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of beginning is the simple things. Like, there's really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy in an ice cream shop. But it just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Glad to hear it. Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove, a little push, a little punch in the face. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time as I got this manga. Like, I would never get anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess it explains Natsuki's interesting in baking. Still, all the hobbies pick up from a manga. That's definitely one better of the better ones, yeah. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Natsuki, can you come over here really quick? Sayori and I need to speak to you about a few things for club activities. Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry, it wouldn't take too long. Thought you would do pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she gotten to me. She hastily slides herself good 12 inches away from me. All right, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Sure I do. Well, don't be a dummy. Just take it home with you. Is that really all right? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you! By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I can kill a manga in quick. I'm just saying, just pro manga reader. I should be able to finish this hopefully and have time to speak to Natsuki about it tomorrow. All right then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. While Natsuki is working on the other girls, Yuri approaches me. Thanks for keeping your promise, Frosty, and coming back to the club. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack? Sayori told me, nah, you didn't want to join the club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan on just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in a club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Motherfucking manga is literature! Damn straight! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her. Come on, Natsuki, let's talk about manga some more. Natsuki refuses to speak to me for now. I guess I'll talk to her later about it then. I forgot to ask if she likes Sailor Moon. Don't worry, guys. Frosty always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy. I'm surprised you crawl out of that pile every morning. And you almost set your house on fire once. Luckily, I was able to put it out. I didn't know you could burn water. Funny story. I have a person in my family who has. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Frosty became good friends too. Sayori? Huh? That would be nice. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into, or she's a genius. I'll thank her later. Oh, Yuri, you even brought something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not real. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted to. How is this girl so cute without even trying? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Thank you, Yuri. I'll definitely read it. I take the book from Yuri's supple hands. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Well, I guess I should start reading. Okay, everyone, it's poem time. We didn't write a poem. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time to even if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from her finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. All right, I guess it's time to share poems. Frosty, you're up first. I start to recite my poem first. Darkness wanders in my soul, pours out from each and every hole. I don't know what this all means, but I let it end now. Exit scene. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. We didn't have to read a poem. That's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's just no way poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. If you're all at rock bottom, there's no way other way than up. I better start climbing then. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their perspective poems, and as they read tandem, I watch as their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you just say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem at their desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? You're missing the point. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to say that to try to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Frosty did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Frosty liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, here comes the sassy. This is all the sass we've been waiting for. Oh? I don't realize you're so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Frosty appreciates my advice more than he appreciates you. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew 2 sizes too big as soon as Frosty started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if I noticed I was standing there. Well, I'm screwed. No escape now. Frosty, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at a reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Frosty. Wait, there's a reason I have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning of most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Frosty? Well... You're trying this in the first place. Again, it's not like I'm some sort of expert on writing, but screw it, let's do this. What a selection! So many people to choose from! Guess we're just gonna nut up or shut up! You know what? Natsuki glares at me menacingly while Yuri's expression is so defenseless. What the hell am I gonna do now? Then it hits me. The change in the story. Natsuki, Yuri. I know this is strange for me to say. You guys are my friends. New friends, sure, but still friends. We don't need to fight and bicker with one another. Friends are wonderful people who have differences and can respect one another for those differences and opinions. Natsuki's poem I read today hit me hard. It's amazing on how people can only really try, they try, and they try. Yuri's poem is amazing because of how skillfully misleading the message is with the bread and the raccoon. Everyone's so talented while all my skills are so subpar. So why are we fighting again? Because, well, Sayori jumps into the conversation. Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. My jaw drops to the ground. Did you just say what I heard you say? Sayori approaches her hands with a squeezing motion. I'll make some tea. Whee! Yuri rushes off. Ah. Sayori goes back to whatever she was doing before the commotion happened. Natsuki sits down in a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. I gently pat Natsuki on the head. There. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods and returns. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I just couldn't even bring myself to interject. As a president, it's kind of embarrassing to me. Thank you. Not a problem. Well, I wasn't that good before either, but something changed for me. Monica gives me an awkward smile. Take good care of Sayori, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes 2 of us. You can count on me. I will take care of all of you. The dream making me say weird things again. Thanks. Monica smiles sweetly at me and causing me to blush. Such a genuine personality does make a good president regardless of what she says. If that dream is true, I need to save them all, my friends. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I would say it was worth it. It was all right. Well, mostly. Frosty, how about you? Yeah, I had fun. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about kinds of poems that everyone likes. With any luck, there's a hope for my yet. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Frosty, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. This is bliss. Sayori, what about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Sayori mumbles under her breath. I think it's because of you. I think they're trying to fight for dominance over you. At least you won't have to worry about me when I'm gone. The other girls will take care of you. What did you just say? No, nothing. Silly, you're just hearing things. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I like you all, actually. I see why they'd make good friends with you. Ha. You know, Frosty, it's nice to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... I blush awkwardly and gets flustered. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Or maybe I'm a dumbass and she knows more than I'm thinking. Where did that come from? I'll make sure we all have a nice and bright future, Sayori. Together. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I really mean it this time. There I go saying this time again. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Patiently wait by Sayori's house. It's been over 45 minutes. Ooh, should we leave it here? I feel like we're gonna leave it here. We're gonna leave it here. Gonna leave you guys in suspense. Gonna keep you guessing. Because that's what I like to do. Because I'm partly evil. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you like this thing, go ahead and kick that little like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because you guys make me very happy when you do that. You guys have been great. You guys have been fantastic. If you want to see more of this, if you got any comments on that, go ahead and leave the comments below. Game on, my friends, and stay frosty.